You'd better watch out, you'd better not cry, you'd better not pout, I'm telling you why, Santa Claus is coming to town. And if you're a big kid like I am and still want to believe in the jolly old elf's Christmas magic, you might wonder what kind of schedule Santa is on to deliver presents to boys and girls all over the world in a single night. Well, fear not. I'm Think So Joe, this is Things You Might Not Know, and today I'll tell you why NORAD keeps track of Santa Claus. Perhaps more associated with Christmas than the actual historical figure the day celebrates, Santa Claus is a legendary character who brings toys to good little girls and boys all over the world on Christmas Eve. Led by his team of reindeer, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and, depending on what story you're reading, Rudolph, jolly old Saint Nick does the seemingly impossible by flying all over the world, stopping at each individual house, entering through the chimney, carefully leaving presents for the children, or coal for the naughty ones, eating the cookies, drinking the milk, going back up the chimney. Wow, that sentence alone was time-consuming. So, the question remains, how does Father Christmas manage to pull off this seemingly impossible schedule? Fortunately, we have the North American Aerospace Defense Command to help with the answer. But how did an organization that's meant to guard the airspace over the United States and Canada come to start keeping tabs on a gift-giving elf from the North Pole? Our story begins on Christmas Eve in 1948, when the U.S. Air Force issued a statement that the early warning radar net to the north had detected one unidentified sleigh powered by 8 reindeer at 14,000 feet heading 180 degrees. This was a one-time bit of fun from this particular branch of the U.S. military, and official sightings did not occur again until several years later. In 1955, a Colorado Springs area Sears department store placed an ad in the local newspaper telling children they could call Santa Claus. Depending on which version of the story you hear, the number was either misprinted or one child misdialed the number. On November 30th, instead of reaching Santa Claus, the child reached Colonel Harry Shoup, the crew commander on duty at the Colorado Springs Continental Air Defense Command, or CONAD, Center. Shoup responded gruffly and went about his day. When a member of Shoup's staff placed a picture of Santa on a board tracking unidentified aircraft that December, Shoup, seeing a chance for great PR for CONAD, asked Public Affairs Officer Colonel Barney Oldfield to inform the press that CONAD was tracking Santa's sleigh, and added that CONAD, Army, Navy, and Marine forces will continue to track and guard Santa and his sleigh on his trip to and from the U.S. against possible attack from those who do not believe in Christmas. Much like the Air Force statement 7 years prior, Shoup only intended for this to be a one-time occurrence. However, the following year, the Associated Press and United Press International were eager to report on CONAD tracking Saint Nick and his reindeer, and Shoup had Oldfield make the announcement again, starting an annual tradition. In 1958, NORAD took control of these press releases, getting more creative with them than just the initial statement vowing protection for the beloved Christmas elf. In 1960, for example, NORAD claimed that the Royal Canadian Air Force had to check on Santa after he stopped on the ice of the Hudson Bay, where they found him bandaging Dancer's foot, with RCAF planes said to have provided an escort as he continued his journey. In 1981, NORAD opened a hotline that the public could call to get updates on Santa's journey. Today, a team of over 1,000 volunteers man the phone lines, answering around 40 calls per hour each and handling more than 12,000 emails between them. A website, noradsanta.org, has tracked Santa's journey around the world in real time since 1997, occasionally using celebrities to voice over SantaCam videos depicting Santa flying over famous landmarks, which have included names such as Aaron Carter, Jonathan Ross, and Ringo Starr. So thanks to NORAD, whether you're a big kid like me or want to share Santa's journey with your own kids, you can know exactly when Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching Things You Might Not Know. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified every time I post a new video. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and you can see a playlist of Things You Might Not Know videos over here. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time!